Hello and welcome to Principle of Economics. This is video 4. I am Belay. Today we are going to see a decision-making units in the circular flow of a model. There are 3 decision-making units in closed economy. There are households, farmers, and the government. Household can be one person or more who live under one roof and make joint financial decisions. Household makes 2 decisions. The first decision is selling of their resource or their products, and the second decision is buying of goods and the service from farmers. Farm is a production unit that uses economic resource to produce goods and the service. It makes 2 decisions as that of household. The first decision is buying of economic resource and the selling of their products. The buying of economic resource is from the household and the selling of their product is to household as well as to the governments. The other decision-making unit is government. It is an organization that has legal and political power to control household, farmers, and the markets. It provides some types of goods and the service called public goods and the service for society. The 3 economic agents interact in 2 markets. We have product markets and the factor market or input markets. Under product market, where goods and the service are transacted or exchanged, in the market where households and the government buy goods and the service from the business farm. This is product markets. Factor market or input markets. Market where economic unit transacts or exchange factor of production or inputs. In this market, owner of the resource or household sells the resource to the business farmers and to the government. Circular flow diagram. The circular flow diagram is a visual model of the economy that shows how money or dollar or other currencies, maybe euro or maybe dinar or maybe shilling and so on, or rupee, an economic resource and the goods and the service flow through market among the decision-making units. Let us see 2 sector model where we have only household and a business farm. That means when there is no government in between. We see the flow of goods and service from producer to the household and the flow of resource from household to the business farm. Let us see. In the following diagram, the clockwise direction shows the flow of economic resource and the final goods and the service. A business farm sells goods and the service to household in product market. As we said, we have 2 types of markets. That is upper part of the diagram. Lower part shows where households sell factor of production to business farms through factor markets. The anti-clockwise direction indicates the flow of dollars in the form of revenues, income, and spending on the consumption. Farmers, by selling goods and service to household, receive money in the form of revenue. This is farmers' income, which is consumption expenditure for households in the product market. On the other hand, household by supplying their resource or their product to the farm and they receive income. This represents expenditure by farmers to purchase factor of production, which is used as input to produce goods and service. The circular flow diagram shows what we have discussed above, and you can refer this one. And also you can get from introduction to markets is the whole diagram. The 3 sectors circular flow of the resource. The procedure is the same, only what we have to use or enter is government. The only difference of the 3 sector model from the 2 sector model is that it involves government participation in the markets, only this one. The government to provide public service purchase goods in the service from business farm through product market with a given amount of its expenditure. The main source of revenue to the government is tax collected from households and the farms. The government can purchase products from the farmers and also collect tax from the farm as well as from the householders, and also government can give subsidies, and the government can give transfer payments for farm as well as for households. The whole of the three sector circular flow of a resource you can get from the introduction to economics, and also you can get from any principle of economics, the whole. With this, we come to the end of chapter 1. We have seen chapter 1 by making it around 4 videos, and now let us see review of the question. And please answer under the comments. If you answer this one, I will approve whether it is correct or not. I can confirm it if you answer. If you not, I will not say anything. So as much as possible, please refer and answer. It is easy. Chapter 1 is easy. It is introduction to economics. It is not advanced economics. This is the base for the features that we will discuss on advanced macroeconomics and also microeconomics that we will learn in the future. This is why I introduce this principle of economics or introduction to economics. This is the easy subject, but we will come to the advanced macroeconomics as well as microeconomics. So please try to answer. If there is a problem, I will see and I will confirm whether it is correct or not correct, even though it is easy. The first question is define economic from perspective of wealthies, welfare, scarcities, and growth. Which definition more suited for economics and why? So please define and then select one which you think is suits and what is the reason. Why we study economics? You can say anything you understand. Define scarcities, choice, and opportunity cost. Can you link them in your day-to-day lives? The main aim of the economics is converting to your daily life or day-to-day life. Otherwise, simply learning has no value. You have to transfer or link to your life and also show how it's linked to your life. The fourth, what do you understand by positive economics and normative economics? So, can you give the example? And I will see it. As much as possible, please try to read or listen my videos or read another books. There is also suggested reading book. And as much as you understand, try to give different examples that's not on your book or on any book. Try to give from your environment, example of your environment. Explain why economics deal with allocation and the efficient utilization of scarce resource only. Why it's not only this one? This is also in your hand. The other, in recent years, especially around big cities, there is a problem of air pollution and the likelihood of poisoning is high. Given this scenario or this example, do you think that air is free resource? Justify your answer. Air is free resource, we have said, but do you think based on this scenario? Question is answered according to the scenario, okay? What is the production possibility curve? How you can define production possibility curve? Especially if you give your own example or if you give your own by your own word and from your environment, it is very necessary. Discuss the economic system in your country over the recent 3 or 4 regime. That is possible. Over 3 or 4 regime you have in your country, on any country, whether it's Africa, whether America, European, German, France, Arabian country, any countries. If you have such regime, discuss the economic system. What are the central problems of an economy? Discuss them in detail. You can explain the central problem, especially from your own country. So if you answer this under my YouTube's comments, I will see each of it, and whether it is correct or not, I will try to confirm it. More of examples you are expected to give it from your own country or from your own area and from your own understanding, not directly from the book, okay? Or not directly from by using of AI. Rather, please try to construct by your own, because in the future you will see how you can answer. The other part 2 workout items, as you'll see from this, assume that certain simplified economy produce only 2 goods, that is good X and Y. You can take its apple and the banana or other with a given resource and the technology. A resource and the technology is a given one. The following table gives the various possible combination of the production of the 2 goods. All units are measured in millions of tons. The first question is based on this example. Calculate the opportunity cost of the production of good X at each point. What law does the trend in this value exhibit or show? What changes are required for those economy to shift production possibility from there outward and also add inward? Outward as well as inward. Production possibility of ABC, good 0246, good Y 119, 60, 20. Opportunity cost of good X. The suggested reading material. Those are suggested reading material. You can read any economics, introduction to economics, or whether it is intermediate economics or the like, or introduction or principle. You can get anything from this one. With this, I come to the end of today's program. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of today's session. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you enjoyed the lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel for more content on economics. The next topic